welcome back to Cooking with Flavor KL. Today we're going to be making some Maryland style crab cakes. What we have here, we have half a pound of lump crab, 1 egg, 3 tablespoons of breadcrumbs, 2 tablespoons of finely chopped parsley and scallions, 1 teaspoon of Old Bay seasoning, a half a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, 2 tablespoons of mayo, 2 tablespoons of red bell peppers, and a teaspoon of Worcestershire and lemon juice. So those are the ingredients that you're gonna need to be able to get your crab cake going, okay? So let's get to it. The first thing we're gonna do is add our egg to the bowl. And we're gonna whisk this egg. And then we'll add the rest of it. Okay, so I've added my egg, the Worcestershire sauce, and the lemon juice to the bowl. So we're gonna just whisk that together real good, and then we'll start adding in our ingredients. So this is our mayo and mustard going in. It's a real simple dish to make, but the secret to the crab cake is making sure we get the crab cake done, get it in the refrigerator overnight so that we can get it to make the form, so when we cook it, it don't fall apart. Okay, so that's what we're doing tonight. You won't actually see me cooking the crab cake tonight. This is the prep work before we cook the crab cake. So we want to mix that together. Breadcrumbs coming next. And you don't want to add too much breadcrumbs either, because you want the crab cake to be the star of the show. So we got like a half a pound of crab. And also be careful if you add salt, because you don't want to make the dish too salty. Okay, so that's about a good thickness right there for me. And then we're gonna add that lump meat to it. And then we're gonna just fold it in. And then we'll create our patties. We'll put them on the tray, cover them up, and put them in the fridge overnight so they can get their form. So like you want to just do is break this up. You don't want to really beat it up. You just want to fold your crab meat into the mixture. You still want to have those big chunks of lump meat when you're biting into that crab cake. All right, so right now that crab cake looks about ready, and we're gonna start forming the patties. All right, guys, so we're back, and as you can see now, I'm scooping the mixture out onto a baking sheet that's already been kind of pre-wrapped with some saran wrap. Now what I'm gonna do right now is make these crab balls here and get ready to put them in the oven. In the refrigerator, so they can set overnight. And then we'll come back in the morning with the next steps, which is our dredge, our flour dredge, an egg dredge, and then our panko. And then we'll fry these down. Okay, guys, as you can see, we got our crab cakes laid out on the cooking sheet. We're gonna cover it with the second layer of the wrap. And what this is gonna do is kind of trap in this air and let the crab cake get its form. We'll just press that down in there. Alrighty, that's how it is. We're gonna put this in the fridge until tomorrow. I'm gonna take this to my outside refrigerator. My inside is full. All right, guys, we back. Now, like I said last night, the crab cakes are out of the fridge. I'm gonna season up our panko breadcrumbs. That's about 1/4 a cup. I know I said I was gonna put them in the egg wash and the flour, but I decided to make the crab balls and not cakes. So what we're gonna do is we take that, roll it up. We season the inside of the crab cake, and then we season the panko breadcrumbs. And we roll that around in the breadcrumbs, all right? So you're gonna have season on the inside of that crab cake and the outside. And then what you wanna do is just kind of smash those panko breadcrumbs into the ball so that they don't burn as soon as they hit the grease. So we got the grease on a medium-low heat back there. I'm gonna get together 4 of these balls, and then we're gonna get them cracking. And we leave it in there about 5 minutes on that temperature, or until you got a nice golden brown coating on the outside of your crab ball, okay?
We are picking men's brains today because we're asking men questions that we want to know. Honest answers. Don't get mad at the messengers.
You're changing your looks all the time because you have to keep changing to keep his attention and to keep him from doing it. Then guess what? It's not you, it's the guy.
Severe weather can strike anytime, anywhere, but there's a simple way to stay safe. Hey, Jim Cantore here. I stay safe in dangerous weather by planning ahead. You can stay safe too with a few easy steps. Build an inexpensive kit with supplies for your family's needs. Write down important information like phone numbers and medications. Always talk with your family, and remember any pets in your planning. Be ready, be safe. Start your plan today at ready.gov/plan.
You can say yes 20 times to please somebody, but the one time you say no,
that's what they remember.
That's what they remember.
Chris Rock said in the movie Spiral, I think it is, the new Saw. He said, you can give a woman 1,000,000 Tuesdays, but you turn down 4 Saturdays, and she'll remember it forever.
That's right. Wow.
Make a nice ball, cover it up with a panko, and now we're going to be ready for the fry. Okay, so we over here at our oil. And we're gonna put our crab cakes in. We got it on a low temperature. You don't want these to cook too fast. Want it to be nice and golden brown outside, but also done on the inside. Like I said, we're gonna do these for about 3 minutes. We can do it for about 3 minutes. They're getting right to where they need to be. Yeah, I'll be back when we take them out. Okay, so our crab cakes have been out. We're just taking them out. They've been in there for 3 minutes, and that's kind of what you're looking for. We're gonna let them drain in on there, and we're gonna let them cool off, and we're gonna get them in the containers, and that's what you're looking for. That's your crab ball, and man, they are mighty delicious looking. Guys, look. So this is a real easy recipe, guys. You only have 4 ingredients. You have your Jimmy Dean sausage. You have your Velveeta cheese. You got your cream cheese. And you have your Rotel. So all you want to do, like I said first, cook down your sausage. Cook this down, brown it up. This is like 1 pound, so I got 2 pounds of sausage. So this should feed about 40, 50 people. All right? So I'll be back once we get this browned up. All right. So this meat is almost done. You don't want to see any pink in the meat. But at this time, I'm going to go add my jalapenos to the mix. I took the seeds out. I'm not looking for the heat, more so looking for the flavor from the jalapeno. So I said there were 4 ingredients, but I'm being extra, so that's 5. If you want to add jalapenos, you can. If not, you don't have to add them. It's your kitchen. You do it how you want to do it, okay? And listen, I have the Jimmy Dean regular breakfast sausage. You can get the hot. You can get the one with maple. Whatever you like. Now, don't get the one with maple. I got that one by mistake one time, and I didn't like the flavor of it. So get the regular or the hot. If you want heat, you can turn up the heat. You can add some cayenne or some red pepper flakes. And you can get the hot Rotel and just turn it up a notch if that's what you're trying to do. But right now, I'm just going to keep it on the mild side and just look at them flavors. Look for those flavors. That's all we're doing over here. Okay? And go ahead and add our Rotel dip. Our Rotel. 2 cans of Rotel. I have 10-ounce cans, so I use 2 10-ounce cans of the Rotel. Mix. And then, look, I'm just gonna add that cheese over the top, cover it, and let it simmer for about 15 minutes. Hey, we partially done. It's not ready just yet. Almost there. And that's like 16 ounces of Velveeta cheese and 1 block of cream cheese. And we're gonna cover that up. I know that's not the lid for that, but we're gonna cover it up anyway. And we're gonna let that cook. All right, guys, we're gonna check our pot. Okay. Need a little more cheese in there. Not as cheesy as I would like it. So I'm gonna add some more Velveeta. And once we let these marry up some more, we're gonna give it a taste. Make sure the seasoning is there. Generally you don't even need to put seasoning in this. It just all come together. No salt, no pepper. You can put some Cajun seasoning in there, some smoked seasoning, whatever you like. But I'll be back. I'm gonna add a little more Velveeta to this.
4 Friends in a Book podcast, reading and reviewing the conversation by Hill Harper. If you have any desires to be in a relationship, to be married, I think it is a must that you have a conversation.
I think too, he talked about in the book being honest in your communication. Say a woman might be insecure about how she's looking, and instead of being honest with that about her partner, she'll say like, does this dress make me look fat? And I think both men and women need to tap into how they're really feeling about something and be able to have that vulnerability and be comfortable. And like Chris said, have that environment where you can be honest.
mentor,
actor. It's time we take a step forward, come together,
and discover
how accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
Hi, this is Lena Bird Miles, and you're watching Tea and Worship right here on Hope TV.
I have an easy beignet recipe that are gonna blow your friends and family socks off, okay? We're talking about an easy beignet recipe. All you need is some flaky graham biscuits, oil. We're gonna make a chocolate glaze, and we need some confection sugar to sprinkle over the top. Man, these are some nice, easy recipes that you and your family will enjoy. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna just go ahead and peel off that wrapper. Pop it open. We take some of our donuts. And what we're gonna do is split it in quarters. Okay? We're gonna split those in quarters. Just split them 4 ways. Now they're gonna be ready for the oil. So what we're gonna do now is move over to the mix. We're gonna have a 1/2 cup of confection sugar, 2 tablespoons of Hershey's chocolate for baking, and then what we'll do is add a little bit of milk in at a time. We can get us a nice chocolate glaze. Pour it in a little bit at a time. It's easier to add, you can't take it away. A little at a time till you get the right consistency. Okay, here we go. We got our chocolate glaze there. Nice consistency. Okay, guys, look, we got our glaze nice and smooth. You want to mix it until you get all the lumps. You have no lumps in it. And now we're ready. Once our oil heat up, we'll go ahead and add our beignets in. We'll put our powdered sugar. Flavor bomb. Okay, guys, look, we got our grease up to temperature, and now we're about to add our dough into the grease. So we got our grease around 350 degrees. We're gonna drop our beignets in. They cook really fast, maybe about 45 seconds to a minute, okay? So we're not gonna overcrowd the pot. Want to give these things a chance to rise. And we're gonna flip them, and they're gonna be a nice golden brown. You see, nice golden brown exterior. Nice and flour. It's gonna be nice, good eating right here. Gotta keep your eyes on it because they brown up pretty good, okay? So once they browned up, we'll go ahead and move them over to our wire rack, and we'll add our... Okay guys, our beignets are out of the grease. Had a nice bubble bath. Then we'll go ahead and add our confection sugar. Man, it's ridiculous how I be cooking. I'm telling you guys, these things are gonna be so flavorful. Your friends are gonna love them. You're gonna love them. Quick and easy. Nobody got time to be over the stove waiting for the yeast to rise and all of that. So we're gonna go ahead and decorate our little plate. Then we're gonna have a spoonful of our chocolate. And we'll add our beignets on there, okay? There you go, guys. Nice and easy. Let's sprinkle a little bit over the top. Today, we're gonna be making some macaroni bites. Now, I'm not gonna show you how to make macaroni and cheese, but I have some leftover macaroni, some day-old macaroni, and I'm gonna do some bites with them. I'll show you what we have right here. So we have some of our leftover mac and cheese, some eggs, and some Italian breadcrumbs. And those Italian breadcrumbs will go good with the macaroni bite because I'm gonna put it over a bed of marinara sauce. So this is what we're gonna do. So you have your scooper or spoon or whatever it is you want. You need it to be firm. You shape that ball in your hands. And then we're gonna roll it around in the egg wash. And then in the breadcrumbs. And then, you know, you gotta still just make sure we're forming it. Push those breadcrumbs down in there. And that's what we're looking like. And we'll do that until we get all the rest of them done, and we'll put them in the grease. Okay, guys, look, we have our oil up to 350 degrees. And now we're gonna submerge our macaroni balls and bites into the oil. I also have my marinara sauce on the back warming up. Okay, so we're gonna put those in there. And we're gonna let these fry on low for about 5 to 7 minutes till they're golden brown. Kind of move them around because you don't want to get a burn mark on the bottom, so you gotta make sure you're moving them around, make sure they brown evenly and cook evenly on all sides. Okay, guys, so look, we have our marinara sauce. Pour a little bit in the plate, and we're gonna sit our balls on top of that. We got about 2 more minutes on the balls, and they'll be ready. Okay, balls are ready. Now, definitely, you can make these balls any size you like, smaller, larger, medium size. Okay, all right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and put our bites. And those Italian breadcrumbs will go great with that marinara sauce. Then we'll go ahead and put a little bit of shredded Parmesan cheese on there. And there we go, guys. That's our macaroni bites. Let's bring it over and get a taste. All right, guys, we back. All right, we got our macaroni balls all squared away. Looks delicious. Got it on that marinara sauce. Good crunch. Cheesy on the inside. Guys, this is a good idea what you can do with your leftover macaroni and cheese. Next day or two, you can make some macaroni bites. And they're gonna be just as good as the first day. Look, you can do whatever you wanna do, but whatever you do, make sure you do it with flavor. Peace.